Welcome back to your German. Imagine this. You are in Germany. You look at a train schedule. It says,
Abfahrt 14:30 Uhr.
Later a friend says,
Lass uns 2:30 treffen.
wait, is that the same time? Or not? In this lesson, we will help you understand both the official time and the informal way Germans speak about time. You will learn to read clocks, understand schedules, and talk about appointments with confidence. We will show you the most important time phrases, examples, and real conversations, step by step. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss a lesson. Also, if you missed our earlier videos on grammar, greetings, or sentence structure, check the links in the description below. Now let's start with the first part, how to say the official time in German. Part 1. The official time, understanding the 24-hour clock. Now let's talk about official German time. This is the time you will see on schedules and announcements, and in more formal situations like at the airport, train station, or on a business calendar. Germans use the 24-hour clock system. That means instead of saying 1 o'clock in the afternoon, they say 13 o'clock. To tell time officially, the formula is very simple. You just say the number, then the word,
Uhr.
For example,
Es ist 9 Uhr.
means it is 9 o'clock,
Es ist 13 Uhr.
means it is 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Es ist 14:30 Uhr.
Means it is 2:30 in the afternoon.
Es ist 22:45 Uhr.
It is 10:45 p.m. You can also add minutes by saying the number of minutes after.
Uhr.
For example,
Es ist 16:10 Uhr.
means it is 4:10 in the afternoon. This system is very clear and easy to understand once you know your German numbers. Part 2. Informal time, saying time like a native. In everyday conversations, Germans do not always say the full time like
6:30 Uhr. 14:40 Uhr.
Instead, they speak informally, in a way that feels faster and more natural. This is just like we say 2:30 or 7:45 in English. But here is the important part. German informal time expressions follow their own logic, and they are different from English. Let's break them down step by step so you can speak like a native and understand real German conversations. Let's start with one of the most common informal phrases.
2:30.
Now this might be confusing at first. In English, we say 2:30 to mean 2:30. But in German, it is different.
2:30
Means half an hour before 3, not after 3. So it actually means 2:30. This pattern always works the same way.
3:30.
Is 3:30.
4:30.
Is 4:30.
6:30.
Is 6:30. This may take some practice, but once you learn the pattern, it becomes easy. Now let's look at another important word,
Viertel.
which means a quarter. In German, people say,
10:15.
this means a 10:15 or 10:15.
7:45.
A 7:45. Let's break it down.
Nach.
Means after.
Vor.
Means before. So just remember,
Viertel nach.
plus hour equals 15 minutes after.
Viertel vor.
Plus hour equals 15 minutes before. This is how people speak naturally every day. Here are more useful phrases that Germans use all the time.
Kurz vor 7.
Means just before 7, for example, 6:58
Kurz nach 9.
means just after 9 maybe. 9:03 or 9:05
Gegen 11.
means around 11 o'clock, not exact, just close. These phrases are very helpful when you do not want to say the exact minute. You will hear them in daily conversations, text messages, and phone calls. Let's compare both styles. In official German, like on train timetables, you will see 14:30 for 2:30. But in real conversation, people just say,
3:30.
instead of saying 7:45, Germans often say,
8:45.
when you learn to use informal time, you will understand everyday German better, and you will sound more natural when speaking. Part 3. Asking and answering questions about time. Let us now learn how to ask about time in German. First,
Wie spät ist es?
means what time is it? This is the most direct way to ask someone about the current time. Next we have,
Wann beginnt der Film?
which means when does the movie start? This question is useful when you want to know the start time of an event. And the third one is,
Wie viel Uhr kommst du?
which means at what time are you coming? This structure is often used when making plans with friends or asking about appointments. Now let us look at how to answer these questions. You can answer these questions in two ways. The first way is the official time format. For example, you can say,
8:15 Uhr.
which means at 8:15. The second way is the informal or spoken style. Here you can say,
8:15.
which also means at 8:15. This way of speaking is very common in conversations with friends, family, or coworkers. Try practicing both forms so you can use them naturally. Part 4. Prepositions of time.
Am, von bis.
To speak about time clearly in German, you need to use the right prepositions. Prepositions are small words that help describe when something happens. Let us look at the three most important prepositions for time. First, you use it to talk about the exact time of the day. For example, you say,
6 Uhr.
which means at 6 o'clock. We use it when we want to be specific about the hour. Next is,
Am,
you use it to talk about a day of the week or a specific date. For example,
am Samstag.
means on Saturday. You can also say,
Am Montag.
which means on Monday. The third one is,
Von bis.
this means from to, and it is used to show a time range. For example,
Von 3 bis 5 Uhr.
means from 3 to 5 o'clock. This is helpful when you talk about work hours, school time, or appointments. Now let us see how to use these prepositions in everyday situations. First sentence.
Ich arbeite von 9 bis 17 Uhr.
This means I work from 9 to 5. You can use
Von bis.
to talk about the time period you are busy. Second sentence.
Am Montag habe ich Deutschkurs.
This means on Monday I have German class. We use
Am,
with days like Monday, Tuesday, or even with dates. Third sentence.
der Termin ist 10 Uhr.
That means the appointment is at 10 o'clock. Use to give the exact time of an event. These small words are very important. Without them, your sentence feels incomplete. So remember, use for clock times,
Am,
for days,
von End bis.
for time ranges. Remember, the more you practice, the more natural it will feel. Part 5. Mini quiz. What have you learned so far? Now it is time to test what you have learned so far. Let's do a short quiz about telling time in German. Don't worry if you are unsure. This is a chance to practice and get better. Ready? Let's begin. Question 1, multiple choice. What does this mean?
Es ist 8:45.
What time is it? A. 8:45. B. 9:15. C. 9:45. D. 8:15. Correct answer. B. 9:15. Question 2. Match the pairs, prepositions and examples.
Am, von, bis. Montag. 6 Uhr. 2, 4.
Correct matches.
6 Uhr. Am Montag. Von 2 bis 4.
Question 3. Fill in the blank.
Ich habe einen Termin. 10:30. A am. B von. C D bis.
Correct answer.
C
Question 4. True or false?
8:30.
Means 9:30 in German. Correct answer. False.
8:30.
Means 8:30, not 9:30. Question 5. Translate into English.
Der Bus kommt 16:10 Uhr.
Correct answer. The bus arrives at 4:10. Question 6. What would you say? Your friend asks.
Wann beginnt der Film?
Choose the best reply.
A. 6:30. B. Ich heiße Peter. C. Ich bin Student. D. Am Mittwoch bin ich müde.
Correct answer.
A. 6:30.
Great job. If you answered most of these questions correctly, you are doing really well. If not, no problem. Go back and review the examples. With practice, you will feel more confident using time in German. Now you know how to tell time in German, both officially and informally. You can ask and answer time questions and talk about appointments with confidence. If you enjoyed this lesson, please subscribe to the channel for more easy German videos. Check out our other beginner lessons on greetings, introductions, and daily conversations. Links are in the description. Keep practicing, and see you in the next video.